Hi everyone, it's Kian from Earthhaven again, and behind me and where I'm standing on top is a bucky full of compost and a trailer full of compost in bags. Now, I recently watched a documentary on gardening and how to have a sustainable, healthy garden, and in this documentary they show you how. The documentary is called Back to Eden, and I truly recommend this documentary for anyone because of the common sense the guy uses and how he replicates exactly the forest, the natural environment, habitats, and how they perfectly take care of themselves. And he actually does that in his garden. And he has the proof, he's lived it for many, many years to show us it's possible. Now, with this, soil is very, 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 very important. And as we all know, the soil in our property, as I've mentioned before, is very, very, very bad. So we found a guy that has different types of compost, and he's got a very good price. Now, in the Back to Eden documentary, they recommend you take wood chips, or you find anything that you can use to make something organic from organic waste. You cut off some trees, your leaves, anything, and you decompose it. But then there's a certain way that you have to build your soil, which is in layers, where you always have wood chips on top. That is a long-term food for the soil. So that's what we got. We got three different soils today here with us. We have, for example, our compost, which goes at the bottom. It's already the most processed materials. And then we have on top of that potting soil, which is less processed, but it's got a lot more drainage, and it's very rich as well. It's also has little bits of bark and tree bits and so on. And then we have our what they call your chips. So we got 20 bags of chips, which is also very nice soil, but it's got a lot of big pieces of trees and trunks and so on. And this way you're going to lay it in layers on the ground or in your pots, and this way you're creating a natural way of things flowing, and you always only have to feed the soil the chips, because the chips will decompose over years of time. So that's what we have in these bags here, and I would recommend you watch Back to Eden documentary to see exactly what we are now testing out real time, and to see if this guy that is in America, if we can apply his method here in South Africa on Earthhaven. And we're gonna do it everywhere around the tunnel. So as you see, there's the tunnel, all the space that's around it, which I showed you in my previous video as well. That's exactly where we're gonna put a 30 centimeter, that's 1 foot layer of this setup from the Back to Eden project. Now it's costing money. Obviously this entire load that you see here, which I'm sitting on, that I'm gonna offload soon, is 2,000 rands, and that is about $150. So once we have that 150, this is $150. That's quite a lot for me. Okay, now this guy obviously is the direct supplier, so he's giving us very good price, and he's giving us twice as big bags as what you would buy from a shop, and he's got more variety for us. So yeah, we're gonna start offloading now, and then I will update you on where I am going with that. So check out the Back to Eden documentary, and then you'll exactly find out what we're doing here and how we're gonna test and implement sustainable solutions, not just for ourselves, but for the earth. And copy Back to Eden methods and see how it works. Thank you very much. That was moving batch number 1. As you can see, there's still another batch, and they have to be moved today. This is to where I've moved all the bags just now. 20 bags, each one weighing 30 kgs, and let's continue. I'll show you when I'm done with all of them. There we go. All 60 bags moved. So here on the first one we have the 20 bags of compost. The second one we have 20 bags of potting soil. And the third one we have wood chips, 20 bags as well. And I stacked them nicely in a kind of an order, so we know where they are and how to go with them. Alright, thank you very much. Just to show you how on a farm is a gym, and you will work till you drop, but you get fit, so then you don't drop anymore. Take care, Gjan from Earth Haven. Bye bye.